never gonna share my man. Stay away from my man. Stay away from my man. Girl, stay away from my man. Stay away from my man. I'm just keeping it real between you and me. 1 plus 1 don't equal 3. If I'm not at home, don't come sniffing around. Ain't nothing for you here, you best turn around. You follow the road, everything would be nice. There won't be any trouble cause you took my advice. I don't care if you're black or white, red or tan. If you're wearing a dress, stay away from my man.
Well, yes. I like this one. I love it. I love it. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Jazzabrations Live. I'm your host, Linda Morgan, here on this Sunday afternoon, the first show of March, Women's History Month. And I am kicking it off with blues legend Sherry Pruitt in the house with me. Welcome her to the studio, you guys. Sherry, welcome, dear.
Yeah, thank you, Linda. Thank you so
Stay
much.
away from my man. Girl, you don't even know how much that resonates with me. I'm always thinking about that. Stay away from my man.
Okay, do not touch him.
Where did that inspiration come from?
The producer, my producer.
He did?
He wrote the song.
Oh, my God. That's a hit.
Yeah.
Stay away from my man. Did y'all hear that? Stay away. Don't come snooping around when I'm not at home.
Well, you know, they can do that. They do that sometimes, you know.
They do.
Sure they do.
No, they don't. They better not come snooping around while I'm not at home. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today on this second Sunday here at Morris Media Studios. And like I said, I'm your host, and we're here on Jazzabrations Live today. And I have my blues legend, Sherry Pruitt, here with her new CD right here. You maybe can't see it in there. It's called The Texas Songbird, I've Been Bamboozled. We're going to go out on that song, I've Been Bamboozled. But we're going to play a few cuts. We're going to get to know her. We're going to sit back and relax. If you want to call in and say hello, as always, the number is 323-293-3375. We welcome your phone calls. I'll take your call in mid-sentence if you call in. But in the meantime, we're going to play another track because I want to get into this CD. And before I give myself to you is what I want to hear. And we're going to come back and we're going to talk a little bit with Sherry. And then we'll be right back with you.
Ooh, baby. It may be a lie that you tell all the girls. It could make me blue. Impossible to know what's on your mind. Could be taboo. But for me, one thing is true. You have to say you love me before I give myself to you. Oh, baby, yeah. It could be a lie just to get what you want. I can't verify. You may be taking me for a ride. I won't try to justify, but I know myself through and through. You have to say you love me before I give myself to you. You, baby, yeah. I may be just trying to soothe my nagging conscience, an excuse to do what I want to. But before I give my all to you,
but this is a bad CD. Now, did you write that one or most of these songs?
I wrote 5 and my producer wrote 5.
Okay, so he wrote that
He wrote that one too.
And what's his name?
Earl Foster Jr.
Earl Foster Jr., you doing the doggone thing. We're going to give you a shout out right here because before I give myself to you, I don't know the rest of the lyrics, but that...
You have to say you love me.
Oh, yes.
Before I give myself to you.
Oh, that's a must. I hear you on that one, Earl. That's a must. You must say you love me before I give myself to you. So we're going to go right into our little interview here. Where were you born, Miss Pruitt?
Born and raised in Beaumont, Texas.
Beaumont, Texas. And when did you come to California?
1974.
1974. I got a little studio interference there, but that's all right because we're live and in color. 1974?
I came out here on a Greyhound bus. Me and my girlfriend, we just graduated from high school.
Y'all just took a chance and just said, we're going to California.
We're going to California.
Were you singing at that time?
That's why I came. That was my purpose for coming, to pursue my career.
In singing?
In singing.
Oh, my God. You are bold. Because I don't think I could ever take... Well, when I went in the Marine Corps, that was my first thing. That was the first time I'd have been away from home and first time I'd gotten on a plane, first time I left. So that was at 21. So I had to wait. Yeah. That was a little wait time. So when you got here, where did you start your singing career at here in California?
I went to career college. And then I just started going out to different...
Jams
and things like that. And then I met a guitar player from Chicago. And that's when it really started with the blues.
For you?
For me. She said, girl, you have those gospel chops. You ought to sing the blues.
Who was that?
O.C. Anderson Sr. May he rest in heaven.
Oh, my God. Well, he knew what he was talking about because from the moment I met you years ago, I have loved your raspy blues singing. They say everybody can sing the blues, but in my opinion, and I'm just, biased, everybody can't sing the blues. Just keeping it 100. Everybody can't sing it. Some try, but they can't. So I appreciate your sound because it's different, and you can tell your sound is distinct in your sounds. So what age did you start singing? Before you left and came out here in California, you were singing?
Oh, wow. I was young.
Did you ever sing at church in the choir?
Oh, yeah. Every Sunday I had to be there.
Your mama drug you like she drug you?
Yeah, come on, let's go to church. It's time to go to church.
Singing in the choir?
Singing in the choir, my high school choirs, junior high school choirs. I was just into it.
Singing. Singing.
Yeah.
So who are some of your influences that have influenced you in this music?
Wow, some great ladies like Etta James, Coco Taylor, Aretha Franklin. I saw her when I was 8 years old on the Ed Sullivan Show. Linda, my eyes bucked. And I said, wow, that's what I want to do. At the age of 8. It was Aretha.
Wow. That's a great influence to follow, being that it was Aretha. So who, do you have any relatives that's in the business with you that sings?
My mom sings.
Does she?
She's a gospel singer. She ain't gonna sing the blues. She
thinks gospel is blues is that devil's music.
Yeah. You're a blues singer. I said, well, I can sing it all.
Yeah. But she's singing in the gospel choir now.
Yeah, her name is Dr. Bobby Harper.
Okay, hi, Dr. Bobby Harper. How are you out there? Yeah. Welcome to our show. Call in. She's in Texas.
Oh, she's in California.
She's in California. Mm-hmm. Did you tell her to call in? Miss Bobby Harper, are you out there? Please call in. 323-293-3375. We would love to hear from you, ma'am. You legendary gospel singer, your own self, in your own right. Got your wonderful daughter up here following. And she may not be... She can sing gospel, too. I know she can. But, she chose the route of blues.
Well, that's gospel, too.
It is.
It's a story.
Baby, I love Jamie Powell when he sang the...
Oh, man.
Rest in peace, Mr. Powell. He would sing some songs that would make you think about life.
When you leave, don't take nothing. Because don't nothing belong to you. That's not what he said. But
when he sung that song, the first time I said, now that is the kind of blues that you really make you know that you are listening to some blues because it's a story within itself.
Yes, it's a great story.
So with that, we're going to go into, I want to hear about being a cougar. What is this? How did that, was that one of your songs or his
No,
songs?
that's one of Earl's songs.
So Earl said you was a cougar?
He think I'm a cougar. Well, I'm a tiger.
So we're going to hear what Earl thought about and had her to sing I'm a Cougar. And we'll be right back with you. This cougar when I start to purr. Nothing an old man can do for me. Just help me find a young man who knows how to play. If he's got the right tool, there ain't no doubt. I got the right stuff to turn that young man out. Hey, yeah. Make your guitar growl. Oh yeah. I'm a full-grown woman. Yes. She says she's a cougar. Earl wrote this song, said that she was a cougar. Can nothing do for me but find me another, open that door for me.
Another young man.
That's a great song. This is a great choice of song titles that you guys came up with. It's very
Humorous.
yes, and interesting of all the titles. I'm sitting here and I'm looking at them. So if you thought about it, if there was someone that has gone on that you would have loved to perform with, who would that person be?
Probably Aretha.
Aretha?
Yes. That would have been just so, just an honor.
To sing with
to
her?
sing with her, yeah. Just her soul and her vibe. You know, just,
Aretha's passed, huh? She's gone.
no,
Yeah.
no. I don't think so. I know she's really sick.
She's
was
still
really
with
sick.
us.
Yeah.
So since Aretha's still with us, what about somebody who's no longer with us? Somebody in the past that you may have wanted to, in the blues genre, that you may have wanted to play with?
Etta
James?
James.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was something else. Bubba Jackson went and took me to see her at the Hollywood Bowl one time. It was my first time seeing her, girl. I was in shock. She was cussing. She was fussing. She was raunchy. She was all that.
Really?
Oh, my God, yes.
Wow.
This was, I guess, the last time that she had performed at the Hollywood Bowl.
Wow.
And I said, wow. He said, that's Etta James now?
But they loved her, huh?
She packed the house.
Wow.
So I can see why that could be she's a great performer, great singer. So I don't take nothing from
She
her.
just kept it real, huh?
She just kept it real. Yes, she did.
Well, you know who I had the opportunity to meet and sing on her show was Coco Taylor.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and I got a chance to talk to her for a long time.
Now, see, that's the kind of history that I would love to have been in too, where you could sit at the feet or have a conversation with them while they were here, because they are the trailblazers. They're who everybody's standing on their shoulders now, carrying on, keeping this blues and jazz alive for the next generation. And you and I had a conversation about, is blues in good hands with the next generation? And sadly, we have to be honest and say, no, it's not. Blues, and what we come to find out is that our little young whippersnappers, which I'm going to have to go wrangle in a few of them, this is not the devil's music.
It is not slave music.
It's not slave music. Y'all just need to get the history of it and learn how to hone your skills in it.
Because I know they get the blues right now today. They ought to sing about it or tell about it,
As much as they're going through. Yes.
In this time.
That's what blues is. Blues is your story, her story, his story. You telling it in a folksy type of way. Look at it that way. And then you can tell your own stories. And it ain't got to be all hippity, hippity, rap, that. But it could be to some jazzy, bluesy notes. Y'all get that? All you youngsters out there, I just want y'all to know, don't think this is no slave music, because it's not. We have this music was entrenched in our bones as we were coming out of slavery. It was our way of making it, our way of being happy to get out of it. But don't think that that's the only reason why it's here.
It is the root.
It is that's root. And that's producing all the fruit. Hello. Mr. Dr. Larry really told me that a long time ago. Don't ever forget the roots.
Okay.
Who produce the fruits. So what's your favorite place that you like to sing at here in California? Is there a performance venue that you like?
It's so many. I do a lot of performing in Orange County, but here in Long Beach, Field Trannies.
Oh, okay.
Field Trannies on Long Beach Boulevard.
Yeah, that's right across the street from Rainbow Promotions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, really, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay.
We used to go over there for lunch a lot. Do they do blues and jazz in the restaurant?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they had another room in the lounge area.
Oh, okay. I never checked it out.
It's really
different from the restaurant side. It's on the other side. We always go in there for lunch, so never know evening entertainment.
And we'll be there on the 16th and the 17th, the Third Degree Blues Band.
This March?
This in March.
Mark your calendar, save the date, March 16th and 17th. That's a Friday and Saturday?
Yes, Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday, Field Trannies in Long Beach, on Long Beach Boulevard. It's right there at 35th and Long Beach, north of Wardlow. So you can find it right there. Mark your calendars. We're going to go, okay. Facebook page, look on her Facebook page. I'm sure she will create an event to share with all of her friends so that they'll know about.
Come on the 17th because we're going to be celebrating my birthday.
Oh, wait a minute. Now we got a birthday celebration on the 17th. That's St. Patty's Day, too. So y'all need to come on out and celebrate with Miss Sherry Pruitt on her birthday at Field Tranny. Tell her you met her here on Jazzabrations Live. So we're going to go into another cut. My man is hot. Yes, he is. My man is hot. That's what, yes. I want to hear that one.
Oh, girl. Yeah, I'm talking about my baby. Oh.
Well, my man is so hot. He knows how to use that thing. Yeah, he's so hot, and he knows how to use that thing. My man's so hot, he can even put a stone to shame. My baby's so sweet, sweeter than elderberry wine. He's so sweet, sweeter than elderberry wine. Oh, when he walks by, the ladies just look
Jazzabrations Live. As y'all can tell, I am in the groove here with Sherry Pruitt here in the studio. It's hot in here. She said my man is hot, but it's hot up here in the studio. Get your fan out here. I know. That was another cut. Now, was that your song or Earl's?
Earl's song.
That was Earl's. Okay. We are just here in the studio checking out Sherry Pruitt. Oh, Lady Gigi is calling. Lady Gigi, I'm on the air right now, baby. I can't. I'm going to get you when I get to break. I'm going to call you back. We're just here. Hey, come in. Where you going? Have a seat. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. We got studio guests just interrupted and getting our attention. But yes.
Have a great show, ladies. Rock.
Thank you. Thank you.
Vibrations. All of that.
Yes. Thank you. Okay, well, we got a caller calling in. Thank you for calling into Jazzabration Live. Who's on the line?
Hey, this is Retha Petchazada Spencer on the line.
Hey, Retha, how are you? Thank you for calling in.
Hey, what else am I going to do on a Sunday afternoon if you got something great going on?
Oh, well, thank you. Me and Sherry in here is just listening to her new CD, rocking it. We just heard the cut. My man is hot, and we just both got hot up in here and started fanning.
Hi, Rita.
You know what? I just got off the phone with Lady Gigi. She told me she's going to be talking to you next week.
Yes, she just was calling me on my phone. I'm going to call her back and call her and tell her, yes, her show is coming up next week, Lady Gigi. If you're looking at us on your phone or on your computer, yes, ma'am. But thank you so much for calling in. I understand we got a show coming up in, is it 2 weeks now?
I'm sorry, say that one again?
We got a great blues show coming up in 2 weeks. Is Sherry's going to be there and Lady Gigi?
There's so darn many of them going on that I can't keep track. But we got the one on the 25th, coming up, the Babe and Ricky's reunion. And that one is, to me, that is the creme de la creme. Anybody who knows anything about L.A. blues knows Babes and Ricky's Inn. And this is the reunion jam. They start with, I think, the Other Mules come on, and then the Mighty Balls of Fire, and all these people who are just drenched in the blues and who lived their life there with Mama Laura and all that good fried chicken. I'm sorry I missed out on that. But, on March 25th over at the Barbara Morrison Performing Arts Center, I think it's something like noon to 6. Michael Gliona's heading it up.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll get the flyer and I'll be able to post it up next week when Lady Gigi comes, and you're going to come on that first 30 minutes of that hour of that show that week, and we'll just talk about it, the Babe and Ricky's reunion. But thank you so much for calling in and saying hello to Sherry while she's here visiting me.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Sherry.
Hey, Rita.
That blues diva. Got that sound, got that wang dang doodle going on.
Yes,
all night long.
All night long. Going to kick out all the windows, break down all the doors. Nobody other than Coco Taylor, and come on, we got to talk about Coco, but nobody does that song like Ms. Sherry Pruitt.
Oh, thank you, dear. I know. Now, what song was that?
Wang Dang Doodle.
Oh, Wang Dang Doodle. Okay.
I'll tell you a funny story about that. I was, I was marketing director for Hewlett Packard for HP, and one time we had a marketing meeting, and they wanted everybody to secretly send in their favorite song, and they put together a playlist. And then at the marketing meeting down in Santa Fe, everybody had to try to guess who picked what song as their favorite. Well, let me tell you, those people didn't know me very well because not one person ever guessed that I would be the one to choose Wang Dang Doodle.
They didn't know
I had my blues hidden pretty well about that time.
Oh, yeah. So it is now in full bloom. Welcome to the Blues Legends Foundation. You and your hubby, Bobby Spencer, Jazz and Blues Legends. I look so forward to seeing you guys in 2 weeks.
Okay.
And thank you so much for calling in.
Keep doing the good work.
Thank you, dear.
All righty. Bye-bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. That was Miss Retha. She is the I call her the queen promoter of the blues here in LA. When I met her, I said, you are doing it. You are keeping this blues alive here in LA. So thank you for calling in, Miss Rita. That song, My Man Is Hot, we both had to do a little fanning on that one. I tell you, Earl, you did a number on that song right there. We're going to go into the next number I want to hear. I got to move on because I don't know why I got to move on, but I just was interested to know what was that all about, I got to move on.
Well, you know, I lost my husband in 2004, and it hurt me so bad. And I just just was sick and depressed. So I got to move on. But he's gone, so I still got to live my life. So that's what that song is about.
So, okay, so let's hear this one about her moving on after her transitioning.
26 years.
26 years ago.
I have been tossing, I have been turning, I just can't sleep at night. Been reminiscing on a love that I had. I can't see the light. I gotta move on. I got to stay strong. I got to move on. This loneliness won't leave me alone. I thought the love will never die, but the love has said goodbye. Now I'm pondering on all the good times, but it's slowly blowing my mind. I gotta move on. I got to stay strong. I gotta move on. This loneliness won't leave me alone. All this gloom is hanging over me. I'm sinking deep in my misery. Tears are falling down like rain. Somebody save me from all this pain. I got to move on. I got to stay strong. I gotta move on. This loneliness won't leave me alone. I got to move on. I got to stay strong. I got to move on. Oh, loneliness won't leave me alone. Sinking deep in my misery. All this gloom is hanging over me. My tears are falling down like rain. Somebody save me from all the pain. I gotta move on. I got to stay strong. I'm in distress. I gotta move on. So much loneliness. I gotta move on. Oh, I'm in misery, yeah. Oh, I gotta move on. I'm living in the past, and time is moving fast.
Yes. Welcome back to Jazzabrations Live. As y'all can tell, we are moving on. That was a cut that Miss Sherry Pruitt made after the transitioning of her husband of many years. That is a jazzy, bluesy cut right there. And it's very relaxing. So it's something that anybody who's in grieving process could take that song and play it and be like, okay, I can move on.
Okay.
I can keep it going. I can keep going. I can do this.
That's part of life, so,
And that was the inspiration of doing that song?
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to keep it going because we ain't going to have you up in here crying right now. Because shame on you. What was shame on you going about?
Just for the cheaters.
For you cheaters? Okay. We're going to talk about you cheaters. We're going to go right back into the next cut before we come back into some songs because I just want to go right back in. Shame on you, you cheaters. Let's hear about you.
Somebody else is on your mind, 'cause you're always on the go. I can't get none of your time. Is it the teacher, the preacher, the leader, the you got me feeling blue. Somebody else is trying to take my place. Oh, I can see it in your eyes. It's written all over your face. Is it the teacher, the preacher, the leader, the who? Oh, you got me feeling blue. A woman, yeah, have intuition. You're doing me wrong, yeah, and you're under my suspicion, yeah. Is it the teacher, the preacher, the leader, the who? Shame on you, you. Somebody else is shipping on my phone. 'Cause when I pick it up, I get a click and then a downtown. Is it the teacher, the preacher, the leader, the who? Shame on you. I don't know why you treat me this way. Oh, baby, all the things I do for you, all you wanna do is play, yeah. Is it the teacher, the preacher, the leader, the who? What must I do, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Y'all, as you can tell, this CD is hot. I've been bamboozled with all the different cuts on this CD between the ones that Sherry wrote and the ones that Earl, her producer, wrote. This is a great eclectic CD.
Thank
So
you.
where can people pick up the CD?
CD Baby, iTunes, Spotify.
It's out there on every market that you can pick it
All
up.
the
Go
market
to
stores.
go and purchase this CD. And make sure that you go visit her on her Facebook page. She has a Facebook page, which reminds me, how did you get the name Texas Songbird?
From the guitar player from Chicago, O.C. Anderson. He called me, you need a stage name, girl. Call yourself the Texas Songbird.
That is, and she has a Facebook page called Sherry Texas Songbird.
The Texas Songbird, the Songbird, Sherry
Pruitt.
Blues Project.
Right. And I tagged a few of them on my page. So please go to her pages on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Like all of them. Just like them and leave a little comment. Say that you saw her on the show and that you liked the music that you heard. Somebody was calling her. They need to call into the station.
And my phone rang.
I know. So make sure that you purchase and buy some of this great music from our blues and jazz legends that we feature here on Jazzabrations Live. They would really appreciate it. And so if you could sing with a blues guitarist like Bobby Blue Bland,
Oh, wow.
what song do you think you would have been able to come up with singing with Bobby Blue Bland?
Let's see. Oh, God, he got so many songs.
I know. I caught you off guard with that one, but we'll think about that one as we talk.
Okay.
My introduction to Bobby Blue Bland was right here in Leimert Park. Barbara had him over when she used to do these festivals.
Really?
Girl, he came over there, and all I remember hearing was, ah, ah. But that noise he make when he sing, it just was like he was spitting up. But but in his song, I can't think of a song right now that it was. But I said to myself, wow, he has laid his own mark with that. Because when you hear that song, you know immediately that's Bobby Blue Bland. Some of the greatest blues players have come and gone without leaving their mark on the next generation. That's a cycle that we need to stop.
Okay.
We need to be able to share this music with the next generation, and even if they don't catch on to it, at least impart it with them. Leave it with them.
Yeah, it has to do with the music too. You have to have some music to move the younger generation. First of all, like R&B blues, like Bobby Blue Bland. I mean, they had that R&B sound. Well, actually they don't like the real blues because it has that Delta sound.
Right, more of a southern.
Yeah, that just those 4 chords. But if you kind of jazz it up and turn it into R&B, that might work.
That's what we're gonna call it. Some blues B, blues and B, bluesy B. We're gonna make up a new term for you youngsters. Okay. We're gonna reinvent this blues for y'all so y'all can get into it, because this is another side. It's almost like gospel, blues, and jazz. They are a family. You have the grandmama, grandpa, and the uncle, and the kids. They all came from each other. So we have to keep letting them know the history of it so that they can understand it. Because I don't think, even my generation, I'm in my 50s, my late 50s. When I started doing this music around 8 years ago, I created a logo called Smooth Ahead. Mm-hmm. And it was to take all of my smooth jazz friends, and bring them into straight ahead jazz world, because they just thought smooth ahead was the only thing out there that was in jazz. And so I created Smooth Ahead. And so when they came to my events, they thought they was going to hear some Kenny G, some, Michael Linton or something like that. I was like, no, they got straight up jazz legends. Buddy Collette, Michael White, Claude Bryan kind of music. And they was like, oh, Linda, this is that. I was like, yeah, this is our history that you don't know about. These legends are here, right here in LA with us. I'm going to make sure that you know about them, because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to promote them. I'm going to honor them. I'm going to celebrate them. And that's how I've been doing this for the last 8 years. And then it was like, when I'd gotten into about 4 years, I can't remember what blues legend came to me and said, what about the blues? Okay. Because I was only doing jazz. I was like, what about the blues? I said, you were right. Grandmama and grandpa. You have gospel and blues is the founders who birthed jazz and everything else. And so I said, you were right. And so I started including blues into that, because without one, you can't have the other. And so that's why it's important that we make sure that people know about jazz and blues and keep this legacy. You're talking about it internet-wise. This is all over the world. This radio show that we are doing now is listened to all over the world. So as we're talking about it, somebody will pick it up and give it to somebody.
And it's great music.
Absolutely. Especially if you listen to some of the lyrics. It makes you chuckle, but if you think about it, it's life. Somebody's story is in that song. And you're welcome to call us in and say hello to us at 323-293-3375, as my studio engineers in here are doing the doggone thing. LaRon, thank you. Mr. Johnny Morris is in the house. They are doing it, keeping us all together here on Morris Media Studios in Jazzabrations Live today. So we're going to go into another cut. A woman needs love. She always needs love. Always, always, always. Listen to this one.
a song, yeah. You're not doing your job, and she feels so all alone. She simply needs some loving. Oh, that's true and strong. Yeah, yeah.
Welcome back again with you're on Jazzabrations Live with your host here, Linda Morgan, and my special guest, blues legend Sherry Pert. As we are here listening to her new CD, I've Been Bamboozled. Who came up with the title?
Earl Foster Jr.
Earl, you've been putting it down on this CD, my brother. From My Man Is Hot to I'm a Cougar. What was Thrift Shop Baby about? Let's go into that one.
That's about being used.
Being used?
Just being born and being used.
I want to hear that one. Let's go and check it out, and we'll be right back with you. Thrift Shop Baby.
To make money, I've been used for my skills, I've been used for my soul, down to the years. I've been used by this system, and I had to cop a plea. I've been used by society, doing some man's work for free. I'm just a thrift shop baby. I've been used, but I'm still some good. I'm still good, y'all. I've been used for my money. I've been used for my time. I've been used by so many people. I thought I was gonna lose my mind. I got so tired of being used. Oh, Lord. I got so tired of all of those lies. Well, you know, that was my case. I had to wake up and open up my eyes. Yeah. I've been used by my man, 'cause he treats me so mean and bad. When he wants something that he needs, I'm the best friend that he ever had. I'm just a thrift shop baby. I've been used, but I know I'm still good. I've been used by everybody, y'all, in my hold on neighborhood. Can I play the blues?
The whole neighborhood?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, get a whole neighborhood, y'all. Welcome back to Jazzabrations Live. Now that one right there caught me, because I ain't gonna be used by the whole neighborhood.
Well, can I have some butter? Can I have some sugar? Can I have $5?
I got it now. So yeah, they just bang. The whole neighborhood, yes. That one was a great one. Thrift Shop Baby. And it's because people do try to use you all the time. I know. Trust and believe. I don't even want to go down that conversation, because we'll be here really singing the blues on that one.
Well, you know, you can't say no sometimes, because, you know, you're here to help somebody sometimes.
That's true.
No, but people just don't know when to stop asking for your help.
That's why we're going to throw, next time they listen to this song, Thrift Shop Baby, listen to that and call me back later. Well, I have been having a ball, Sherry, listening to your CD.
Thank you, little me too.
Stay away from my man. We started off in the beginning of the hour because that's how I always think about him. Stay away from my man. As I grit my teeth and say that. Before I give myself to you, I'm a cougar. My man is hot. I've got to move on, and shame on you. And we just ended it up with A Woman Needs Love. And then you got your Blues Award February 2016. It's actually been 2 years and a month.
That was so nice. Yeah.
With Bubba Jackson and John B. Williams. How has that award impacted your life at this point, 2 years later?
Well, you know, it opened up a lot of doors for me as being a blues legend. You know, if you hadn't gave me that opportunity and did that for me, nobody would have never known me as part of that legend part of, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
So thank you so much, Linda.
Oh, no, it was my pleasure. When I met you years ago, I said, and my thing about honoring and celebrating started around just, you guys have done this work for at least 25 years or more. And, you know, Grammy ain't coming and knocking on nobody's doors. You know, all the music award shows that's out there ain't coming and knocking on these legends' doors. And so I said to myself, I'm going to be the one to be the catalyst to at least introduce you to that's my whole thing, was introducing you to my generation of 50 plus. Because we don't even know our legends that are right here amongst us. And I've only done this work here in LA in these past 8 years. And in that 8 years, we've had the pleasure of honoring 139 jazz and blues legends in 8 years. So I feel great. I feel honored about that. And I'm going to continue. Last year, we did 12 shows at my church in Morningside High. Morningside High, y'all. Listen to me. Morningside United Church of Christ in Inglewood, where we put on a show every month. And we had legends to perform. And it was, because it was only 12 months, I couldn't have everybody perform. But that is something that I really wanted to do. It was a lot of work. And what was that saying? I said, one man show, one woman show can't do it no more.
You need some help, huh?
Need some help to do that. And my church was very supportive. Pastor Bonnie, Mark, we missed y'all today at church. And they were so supportive in helping us to really put those series on throughout the last year. And so I've now joined the City Club downtown, City Club LA, and I'm now doing some shows there. But I will continue doing this work. As you know, they're leaving us every day. Harold Acey, I know if you knew that, he's gone, and they're doing a tribute to him this afternoon at the World Stage. For those of you out there, if you knew Harold Acey, he's no longer with us, but come by and stop by the World Stage today from 5 to 8. And they're doing a memorial tribute to him. And so as we continue to lose all the legends in jazz and blues, people don't know about them. They don't even know that they're here, that they exist. And so that's why it was so important for me to do this work. And it was my pleasure. And it's been 2 years. As I looked at my phone, I said, wow, February 2016. Here we are in 2018. So time goes by.
It was such a beautiful day, too. That day was so beautiful.
Yes, it was. Just to be down there with Kern Price. Thank you, Kern Price, for acknowledging us in February in 2016. Hopefully we'll do more things together soon. Just putting that little bug out there in the universe. But, right. Yeah, it's been great. And I love your CD. I've been bamboozled. We're going to definitely go out on that one, being bamboozled. But there's one other song before that. Mr. Big Man. I want to hear Mr. Big Man. What's that one was about? You wrote this one?
I wrote Mr. Big Man.
You wrote this one. We're going to hear Mr. Big Man before we get out of here.
I just need some company.
Comfort of a man.
welcome back. We're in our last 5 minutes of Jazzabrations Live this afternoon. Thank you for riding with me, my sister blues legend Sherry Pruitt, as we listen to your CD, which is available on all outlets. iTunes, CD Baby, Reverberation, all of them. Please go out and purchase Sherry Pruitt's I've Been Bamboozled. And do me another favor. I want to ask my listening audience. Do me this favor. In the month of April, coming up is Jazz Appreciation Month. I'd like for you to Google, just search in the Google Sherry Pruitt's name. When you're in there searching, just search Sherry Pruitt. You don't have to come back with anything. Just put the name in the search engine and hit enter. What it does is send the engine churning looking for Sherry Pruitt. So anything that'll come up, it will come up. That's the way that you put our history into this massive wide world web that everybody searches on. The only way that information gets in there is that somebody got to look for it. So if you search for it, Google will have to go and send their little college educated gurus out there to find all the information on them. So let's do that for the month of April. Search out every time you're on the computer and you Googling something. Sometimes you don't even have to go on your computer. You can do it on your phone. These phones are so smart. You can just say, "Hey Siri," don't start Siri. You say, "Hey Siri" to your iPhone, and you say Google, and she'll talk, and you just say the words. But just to start that process of Googling our legends in April, so that the search engines will be on fire in the month of April. I created an event on Facebook called the Google event, April Jazz Blues Google event. So it's just nothing more than everybody, when you're searching on the internet for something, just always throw in a legend's name in there as well. And it will send the engine off fire. But we're going to go out. Thank you, my guest, for being with me today, Miss Sherry Pruitt. We're going out on the title track, I've Been Bamboozled. Check us out next week. Lady Gigi will be joining us. Hey.
Thank you, Linda.
I've been hooked